All right, so before we get into this, I do want to let you guys know we're playing Elite PvP, and I'm probably going to end up cutting out a lot of the losses and everything like that like I normally do, so you're probably only going to see winning matches, so kind of take this with a grain of salt. Obviously, if I'm playing, you know, Elite PvP, that means that I could be a lot higher as CC than the person, just in case I end up cutting that out at the beginning of some of the matches or anything like that. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt. I already know that Camila is not really that great of a unit, but we're going to probably run some ultimate gauge food, and we already sort of have like the default, you know, ultimate gauge or like ultimate rush sort of team going. So I just kind of want to like go in, play with her, see if I can get some wins, just test her out, like, because I've already wasted the materials on her now. So yeah, let's hop right into it. All right, so this is going to be really interesting. Looks like we have a collab unit team, which is actually kind of cool. So we have Green Aaron, which is very interesting, actually. We need to get rid of Keo as quickly as possible, because obviously he is going to start to ignite, which means he's going to reduce his own damage, or like reduce our damage, and he's going to put, you know, obviously ignites are going to make it to where he's going to deal more damage. So we just need to kind of get rid of him. But let's see. So this does stun for 2 turns at level 3, which is kind of interesting. Rimuru has debuff immunity, which is a little annoying. Yeah, we may be kind of screwed here. We'll try something like this. That's gonna stun. We'll immobilize him. And then I don't think Rimuru is gonna be able to deal quite enough damage. And then, I mean, we've pretty much got perfect setup for these 2 characters, so. Yeah. Alright, and then he puts up another one of those. So, yeah. Obviously, Camilla's not doing a whole lot of work here. We can do the Camila move first, I guess, just for fun. But obviously we don't really need it. Like, Camila just really doesn't have a whole lot of like kit going on for her that really helps with anything. So decreases damage dealt with all target skills for all heroes. Alright, well, I guess he just timed out either way. He was pretty much going to lose there anyway. So anyway, next match. Okay, so we got something a little bit more interesting. Okay, his CC's kind of low, but at least we can try to use some, you know, skills here. I guess we should probably go for Escanor first. So let's go ahead and start off with the sort of Camila ulti, or not ulti, but multiple, or like AoE attack. And we'll stun Escanor for 1 turn. That move really just doesn't deal any good damage. Well, we did not pull a Camila card, so now we literally can't get ult, which is really dumb. But it is what it is. Okay. He doesn't have evasion on, so we can literally just hit him with the old stunneroo. I just put it on the wrong person. That is fantastic. I can't believe I'm that dumb. I wonder if he's actually still going to go for Camila, or if he's going to try to take out one of the AoE ults. He would be kind of dumb not to go for an ult, but he may just be trying to shut down Camila for whatever reason. Okay, so he went for Gother. I cannot believe that I just ranked up Camila, who had 0 cards. That was very cool. Okay, so he still can't deal enough damage to me. We're gonna use this. We're gonna heal. And we're gonna use this, because why not? Pretty sure this is gonna kill them all, because I've recently 6-6'd his ult. Bonk. Okay, very close. And then this should kill. Nice. That AoE move just... Like, I honestly wouldn't have been surprised if it didn't kill King, because it does such little damage. He's got Estarossa in the back, which is really interesting. Okay. We're gonna go for it just because why not? So let's see how it goes. So we transform. Here we go. Hurricane. Okay, no big deal. Bam, bam, bam. See, that was good damage. But then again, it was type advantage. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Obviously, we need more testing. Next match. All right, what do we got? We have a Melascula team, which is kind of interesting. All right, he's kind of low CC though, so that kind of explains, I guess, why. Okay, so I wanted to stun her so that way she can't freeze. Not a huge deal. But just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way. Obviously, we have some AoE cards, which isn't going to do us really any good because they just aren't good. He's resetting a little bit of ult gauge, which is unfortunate. No, there was a level 1. Okay. My HP related stats just keep getting increased because he keeps attacking me. So that's a little bit nice, I guess. He's probably going to be able to freeze me here, which means I'm not going to be able to get off the ult unless I just purge, which I definitely could. But really, he's got to go for Gother more than anything. Okay, so that was dumb. So he literally could have recovery skill blocked and then froze Gother to save himself a turn, because then all I would have been able to do is ult and transform. But I understand he's got low CC, so I'm assuming he just doesn't know what Camila does or anything like that. But could be wrong. You never know. I don't know. That just seemed like a misplay all around. Let's see how it goes though. Obviously, I can't show off Camila because she's just not good. And I'm just, you know, if I get the King ult or the Gother ult, it ends up doing way more than she ever could, so. Recovery disabled. Alright, let's see if I can kill her. We'll ult, then just in case. Like, that move does pretty good damage. Like, I can't lie, but there's so much setup involved with getting it out that it's just ridiculous. He's got green, yeah, green Liz in the back. It's kind of interesting. think we're just gonna go ahead and get this one over with. At least we won this one, so I mean, there's that. But you know, obviously Camila doesn't get much of a showcase. I can't even pull one of her cards, so that way I can show any sort of damage from her. Like, I mean, we can upgrade and use this really quick, but it's not gonna do a whole lot. Here you go. Here's hoping this does something, but obviously it's an AoE card. Wow. 34k, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much that. Bonk. So next match. Okay, what do we got? He's running Easton, which is a little bit interesting, but he is running the Lost Vein team, and he's got green Gother, so I don't know. It's a little bit different, at least. I guess we should upgrade Camila for fun, and then we can knock this out. And then we can merge those, because why not? Of course, that crit. That's fine, though. It's really whatever. I ult rush to go through his ult first thing. Looks like we're just going to be getting rid of Easton's ult, if anything, but it is what it is. The fact that I'm going to get dissolved now. Well, I don't have to get dissolved, because I can just purge it off. And then we can try to hold Lost Vein down for a minute while I try to get Camilla's ult. Alright, let's see how this goes. So get rid of the dissolve. Bam, bam, bam. Stunned. Obviously he has 2 gold cards in hand now, which is not gonna help. So if we get another one of these, okay, well we just, okay, that works out. I guess I want to try to refrain from using Gother's ult, or from King's ult. So if I merge these to get her ult, so I can at least try to do a level 3 card, and then I stun him. Let's actually do this, and then, well, we can try to use both Camila cards. So alright, I don't know whose gold card that is he has, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. It was hers? If that's her gold card, then it's not really going to do anything. Because even if it's her attack, it's just going to give her 2 ult gauge, which is not a big problem. Okay, not an issue. Alright, I'm hoping that the AoE kills Lost Vein, but just in case, we're going to use this level 1 to secure, and then we'll try to use that level 3 card on somebody else to see how much damage it does. Bam, bam, bam. Didn't figure that was going to do a whole lot. 36k at level 1, which isn't too bad, honestly. Then we can try to see what this level 3 will do. Escanor is a perfect target. Let me try hitting Escanor with it. And then we can try to hit Gother with this, and then I think we'll just try to end with the King ult here. Obviously, like I said, these aren't going to be like the best matches ever, because, you know, but whatever. I at least do want to try out her damage. Alright, so let's hit that, and then this, and then that. Boom, 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 boom. That was actually pretty good. I mean, it almost killed him at full health. 70k on a level 2. It's just so hard to get to this point. I'm fine with her staying alive, honestly, because she can't take ult gauge off with her ult, and I kind of want to see Camilla's ult go off. Oh, I did. Oh, I forgot about the dissolve. That's fine. Alright, this is gonna do nothing, because Easton just really doesn't have any damage. Yep. Well, at least we won one. Alright, anyway. Next match. Okay, so we got a pretty low team here. This will probably end up being our last match. Once again, we got the AoE merge, which is okay, I guess, because it gives us free first turn ult, which is kind of nice, I guess. But yeah, overall, this is not very good. By the way, the reason why I'm playing Elite PvP is just because the event is still going on from the KOF collab on normal PvP. So obviously it's running all 4 characters, and it just doesn't really work very well because a lot of the team comps in regular PvP right now are just either Lost Vein or Pierce comps because of Rugal. So I thought I would get a little bit more variety over here and at least, you know, try to out CC some lower leveled players to try to get some sort of matches in. But you know how it goes. Alright, let's see how this works out for us. Camila is such a cool character, honestly. Like, I think if they end up making another version of her, like, she could end up being really fun, like, as long as they, like, tweak some of, like, the kit and make it to where she can actually just deal damage, like, earlier. But the way that it is now, it just takes too much setup, and you're having to wait way too long into the match for it to really matter how much damage you're doing. So, unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Not every character can be really good. Hopefully you guys, you know, aren't too worried about pulling Camila, because honestly, she's not really worth going for. So if you don't get her off the banner, if you want her, you know, obviously, like, if you get her, great. I just wouldn't really power her up. It's not really worth it. So, like you can see, that is a level 3 AoE, and that did absolutely nothing. So, yeah, kind of interesting, but it is what it is. I almost feel bad, like, putting like a collab like this out, but at the same time, I mean, not every character is good, as we said. So, like, at least this way, people can, you know, figure out that she's not good. Because I mean, if people didn't already know that, at least. All right. So, remove ult. This might actually kill Escanor. It does. Don't go for Aaron. Nice. Okay. Very nice. At least the auto target helped me out a little bit there. Got another single target attack, which is kind of nice. We'll try to hit him with it. We'll do this and then that. And that should be game, hopefully. Type disadvantage, though. Yeah, we got it. All right. That was it. That was our last game. I spent a lot of tickets on this, just playing over and over again. We got a lot of losses. You can see my win record right here at the end. Pull it up. 7 wins out of 13, and I'm pretty sure 2 of those matches don't count. One of them was a win, one of them was a loss, if I'm not mistaken, from when I first started, because I messed around with it a little bit earlier in the week. But yeah, overall impressions, Camila is very cool. I like her design. I like her cards. I like her transformation, but execution wise, AoE is absolute trash. Single target is okay, especially, like, you know, pre-transformation she can stun, which is really cool. You know, post-transformation she can actually deal some good damage with it, but there's just way too much setup involved for the character to actually be any good. Obviously, that is the huge downside to transforming units. That's a big reason why a lot of people don't use transforming units. Because, you know, you basically have to fill 2 full ult gauges before you can even get any sort of, like, attack off. And you can see how much does this do. I mean, it does 840 damage at level 1, which is pretty high, but even then, I don't know that that would kill some of, like, the higher level players with good gear and stuff like that. Another thing to note is that her passive is actually, like, it seems good on paper because it's increased HP related stats by 5% when the hero takes damage during the enemy's turn. So she gets tankier over time, and then if there are 5 or more of this effect, remove the buffs, delete one hero skill, and completely fills the ultimate gauge. So if you get hit 5 times and it stacks enough, it will get rid of those buffs, it will delete one of your cards so that way you can draw your ultimate, and it will completely fill up your ultimate gauge so that way you actually do draw your ultimate. So I guess if you can make it to phase 2, well, it doesn't even, it's a completely different stat on phase 2, so never mind. If by some, you know, lack of will you don't have your ultimate by 5 stacks on this, then I guess you can transform at that point. But even then, this one increases allies attack related stats by 20%, which is kind of okay, I guess, but I don't know. Just overall, not a really good character. They have been releasing more of the like the different colored units, like different colored OC units on JP a little bit lately. Like there's a new Roxy and a new Shin that came out. So hopefully Camila will get another character that is actually pretty good, because I do like her as a character. I like her design a lot, but obviously this red transforming Camila, kind of crappy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video.